Waking up with you during your morning talk show live with Regis and Kelly was better than an espresso. In fact, you've always provided us with plenty of laughs and entertainment, whether you were entertaining us as a host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which inspired the attractions at Walt Disney World and Disneyland, or hosting shows like America's Got Talent, $1 Million Password, and the annual Daytime Emmy Awards. We know we're going to be thoroughly amused, entertained, and informed. And now, Regis Philbin.
Why am I the last one on?
What?
The last one on.
You're not the last one.
They've done everything I wanted to do. You're right, the girls sang all the songs I wanted to sing. Everything has gone wrong. I even brought a sword, but I'll be damned if Guy Williams didn't do the sword. And you with those jokes. And incidentally, I love the way you dance on Dancing with the Stars. You're just terrific. You should win every week.
Are you going to do it? You going to do Dance with the Stars?
No, I can't. Too much work. Way too much work.
Too much work? If you watch me work, it's hardly anything.
You made fun of hip replacements today? I've got one of those, and if I did your show, I'd have another one.
I'll be over here.
Will you?
I'll go hold on.
Just say it one more time.
What?
Just say it one more time.
What's that?
Gazillions. Gazillions. I love that guy. You know, I can't tell you how impressed I am with the turnout today and all of you people. And you know, you forget what tremendous fans the Disney organization has. And the fact that I so well remember my first job in television, I worked at a prop house at a local TV station, Channel 13 in Hollywood KCOP. And the reason I remember it is because I went to work there in 1955 after doing 3 months of being a page at NBC and watching Steve Allen do The Tonight Show. And the reason why 1955 stands out in my mind, especially being here, is that was the year that Walt Disney unlocked the gates and started this whole tremendous thing. It was the talk of Los Angeles that year, and then, of course, the talk of the country and the talk of the world now. So, over the years, I've been associated with Disney in many, many occasions as a newsman and working in Los Angeles. I would come down to the Disneyland, and I would bring my children. My wife Joy is with me, and one of my daughters, JJ, is right here. And we had wonderful times. We learned a lot, and the kids were fascinated by it. And then we moved back to New York in 1983, and I got a job at ABC doing the morning show, and a few years later Disney bought ABC, and so we would do that morning show in Florida a couple of weeks every winter. And I got to know the people who worked on the lot, and was so impressed by the dedication of the young people and the middle-aged people who never left their jobs at Disney, who were so devoted to Walt and to the ideas that he had. And then I became impressed with you, the fans, the people who would come. For 24 years I did the annual Christmas parade, which is a major event at Disney World and now at Disneyland as well. And the people would come, well, you remember, they would come year after year, and I would get to know them because we would rehearse the show and I'd be mingling among them. And every year, it was almost like the same families would come back, and they would bring their children and then their grandchildren. It was incredible devotion to the park. And I must tell you, you could just tell how they wanted to be there, how much they loved being there, how much it meant to them and their families that they would share Christmas or any time in the year at the Disney parks. It's just great. And so I was very, very happy to be a part of it. You know, Kelly was saying, I had a number of catastrophes, and that's what I talk about in the morning. Something very funny happened while I was sitting here. I'm not going to tell her on the air, but we might as well share all this, because this could only happen to Regis. Like you, I wanted my kids to get familiar with Disney and Snow White and, all the wonderful characters that they've met over the years in the movies and on television and in the books. And so they have. My girls loved them, loved every minute of it. And so I'm happy to have one of my daughters back today. And she has a little grandson, in fact, a little granddaughter as well. And so they came to the park and I said, be sure, since I'm about to become a Disney legend, be sure that the kids can go into the park, while I'm receiving my award. No problem. Well, let me tell you what happened. They're still waiting to get into the park. They've been out there I think they gave up. They're back in my room now. They could not get into Disneyland Park. It's not funny, is it? The little one's nickname is Mr. Trouble, and he's going to be mad as hell. He's going to be furious. But anyway, that's all right. I'm here, and I love being one of the Disney legends. I can't believe I'm a small part of it, but I guess that's what happened. Thank you all very, very much. Something I can sit on at home. Okay.